How are you going? Well, I had an incredible 5 days away with the family and getting to know my little Moko. He's just absolutely gorgeous. So I literally went into his energy and we had some wonderful energy exchange with one another. But I've come together to put this because there's something that I wanted to share. And when you look out there now, it's so different. And I keep trying to understand what's really happening, because we know we've gone from here, we're going here and we're going further. But I listened to this woman and I thought it totally resonated with me. And where we are resonating on is the 432 hertz. And that's the celestial heaven vibration that we get a lot from with our music. And you're finding yourself lifting your vibration up with it. Now, where we've come from, which is fascinating, is the 633 hertz. That's the terrestrial. That's the terra, that's the earth frequency. And that's where the people that cannot see with the blind down, they cannot see their reality. They can't see further than what's in front of them. And that's the lies and deception that's going on out there. The 528 hertz is the next level. So this is where the next generation, or not generation, the next frequency of people that have gone into that. And they're starting to see, they can see there's bullshit going on in front of them. But they can't quite, they're not putting it all two and two together. It's not till they go through what we've all gone through. We've gone through shite. We've gone through the depths of despair. And what happens is that in those two frequencies, the 528 and the 633, they're in the matrix. But it's a matrix upon a matrix. So it's called a double matrix, where we are resonating. This is a sine wave. So if I draw this, it might help make sense a little bit more. So we have the 633 below, we have the 528 above. Okay, so this is it. This is the earth of what people are so blindly just surviving, pretty much. Listening and programmed by that TV, the media, the whole lot. They're going along and then all of a sudden they start coming into this line and above, because they're starting, for the further along their path, they're starting to acknowledge and they're starting to ask questions. They're trying to understand what's happening. And this is the next one. This is the 528 hertz. So yeah, they're starting to ask questions and they're looking, and yeah, they may have had the first or the second shot, but they're not prepared to go any further. Now, the difference is this is us. We're resonating on the 432 hertz. And I'll put this 432. Okay, so this is us. So we are able to associate and get on with the 633. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. A beautiful tui just came and it was just hovering out my window there. So that was just absolutely gorgeous. And we can merge with the 528 people. So this is where we go, the dips and highs. This is where we emotionally can be dropped because we're coming down here, but then we lift our vibration, we come back up again. Now what we are also doing is the sine wave is also the double helix. So we are actually merging and coming through, and with our vibration and lifting, we're actually helping. We're helping these people in this gap here. When we're coming through, we're giving them the healing. We're sending them the light. So when they're coming through this one, they can come through. And then it's like this is where the shift starts happening. But they don't come on to the 432 frequency just yet, because they actually have to go right through here till their third eye starts expanding. That is when they start seeing. That is when they can see what is going on. Now the 432 hertz, if you add all of them up, that's a 9, and the 9 is the Tesla number 9. So we are able to resonate on 3 frequencies simultaneously. That's why sometimes you cannot understand that you're up, down, and it's just like, oh my gosh. And it's, for myself, I sort of look out there and I think, oh my gosh, we've come from here, we're there, but we also can come back. And it's amazing, all the different frequencies that we are going through. So the more events that these people go through, they then keep lifting. So keep encouraging your loved ones, keep encouraging them, be the light for them in the tunnel, because honestly, we're going to get them through. So never back down. And this is something I also wanted to talk about. It's time for the angels to appear. So what do you look out for? Or are they already connecting with you? And I just haven't been aware of the connection, you may ask yourself. So I've put together some of what I've experienced, because I love the white feather gets placed on your path, as this is a beautiful, but again, that is the angels letting you know they're there. The tingles on the side of your head or your face, that is also letting you know the angels have brushed past you. The angel numbers constantly appearing, 33, 333, 1111, double digits, are common to let you know they are there. And then one thing I do with the kids is, I shouldn't say kids, my adult family, I'll scream out 1111, and everyone knows just to stop for a minute and put out an angel request. And it's just something we've always done. But again, it's when I've always said to them, it's the gateway of when the angels are letting you know they're there and they're listening. A fun one is when they interfere with your lights, especially when I am with a group of people talking on my favorite subject. You can always count on them interfering with the lights, flickering intermittently. The funny thing was, we had a wonderful weekend with immediate family, and there was so many of us in our Airbnb, and the energy of the pure love of meeting our moku, that the energy was so vibrant. The funny thing was, we blew the fuse on the box, on the pole. And we were just laughing because the laughter, the vibration, and yeah, we were mixed of different beliefs, but we all came together as one because of one little bundle. So that was a really special time. Remember, the angels resonate on another frequency higher than ours. So they like to let you know they are real and they are with you. So open your heart chakra and your third eye to see, and allow them to fill your heart with so much joy. You will always know when you are in the presence of an angel, because how they make you feel, just being around them, all by their voice, as you totally resonate to the sound. The more you tune yourself into receiving divine energy frequencies by sitting in meditation, the more receptive you will become. Also say, I'm ready to receive the guidance from my guardian angels to manifest my beautiful world. There are so many forms that the angels connect with you. So don't feel like you are being left behind if you haven't received any signs yet, as they also can work with you through your sleep form. They send through patterns through. This is what we classified as downloads. So the more you put yourself in the state to connect, the more you will connect. Angels already know the personal things connected to you and of a loved one. For example, for my brother, the song Sweet Child of Mine comes on just when I feel his presence. It's confirmation he is with me. We all have significant signs from them. Always give gratitude when receiving messages or signs when they come through. You may notice of a small breeze when there is no breeze around, to a leaf on the tree flapping when there is no wind or others are still on the tree, the other leaves. This is what my brother did when he died. Days after, I was looking at a tree and I was begging, show me a sign, show me a sign. And this one leaf was just going like this. There was no wind, there was not even a breeze, and this little leaf was just flapping. And then I said, is that you? And if it is, stop. And the leaves just stopped. So yeah. Another sign also, my mother came outside with me and we both sat there crying. And we sat there and we said, Sean, show us a sign. Just show us a sign that you're okay. And then instantly there was this little bell that rang and we both looked at each other and we both knew exactly the bell. So we went inside and we picked up the bell and it was the exact tone. It was the exact one. And it just gave us so much pleasure in our heart that he was around. Have you noticed when meditating that there are beautiful lights or change up through your third eye? So your third eye, when it expands, different times you'll see different lights flickering. The more you let go and allow the angels to unlock your crown chakra and your third eye, the more you will see. Many come when you are in despair, when you feel the world is against you. Just sit in silence with a gentle, loving music playing and just be. This is when they come to give you much comfort. Slowly, more and more that you do this, you will become lighter and lighter as they are helping to adjust your frequency to receive. Don't rush it. Just be with the quietness, as this is when they are all around you. There are times you may feel a tingle on the top of your head or face as they reach out. This sensation can be much like feeling when we experience somebody walking over your grave, as we say. This is far from the truth of the saying. I had a personal experience of being in a spiritual bookshop, and I asked my angels, what book should I read? As I was feeling so confused at the time, as my 16-year-old brother had been killed in a car accident and all my gifts came in at the same time. I was feeling so overwhelmed and confused at the time. From being a Catholic, being brainwashed, you die, you go to heaven, and that's it. Well, in my case, it wasn't it. As my brother's soul did not want to die, his body shut down and he tried everything to connect with me. You can imagine when you have one belief and what was actually happening was the opposite. I could see him, I could hear him, and I could sense him. He was begging me to help him as he ended up being in the lost zone. I was so scared. I went to our local priest and he got others to pray over me. When they finished, I said, well, that didn't work, as I still see him. I was guided by my brother to go to watch the new movie that came out. It was called Ghost, with Patrick Swayze and Debbie Moore. In my dream, I said to him that I didn't have any money, and he handed me his wallet and said he would pay for it. And please, please go and watch it. So I decided to. Why not? It couldn't hurt. I heard many reviews that while they shot the movie, many weird things happened. Well, hubby and I went, and I was so blown away as Whoopi Goldberg was playing my role and Sam was playing my brother's role. I didn't know how to contain all my emotions that came up for me. How was this even possible? Does this happen to everyone? I had so many questions swimming around in my head, as well as taking it in all of the movie and the messages for me. There is so much more to my story, but it was the breakthrough that I needed, as 30 years ago, this type of talk was frowned upon big time. You just did not mention anything like this. Now look at me. I'm sick and tired of pleasing everyone because my gift does not fit in their belief system because their church has told them so. Well, my gift is real, and my great-grandmother had it as well, and it's in my gene line. So I stand here, well, actually sit here, proud of who I am, and I will no longer be bullied into keeping my mouth shut, as I know there are many just like me, and don't let others know, as they will get labelled. So I've stood up against so much lately, and again I have come out to help many that are going through the same. Yet again, for speaking my truth, I get banned and challenged on all my accounts. That will never stop me, as shining your light for others to see will help guide them into the space they need to find as well. So never, and I mean never, dull your light down for another, as there are triple the amount out there that need to see you shine, to give the confidence to shine themselves. When you sit with yourself and call upon the angels, you can encounter so much peace and warmth that will come all over you. See you go deeper as you have a deeper experience when you encourage your heart vibration to lift up, as you can listen to some beautiful angelic spiritual music. You feel this unconditional love. This will help you oversee the love instead of the heaviness that is being pumped out 24/7, awakening the sleeping souls. Call out for your guardian angels at any time that you need any assistance. Have you experienced a scent that has come out of nowhere? One of my clients died, and his aftershave or soap, whatever he used, always reminded me of baby powder. So when he passed, I was with his daughter and son, and I used to have the aroma that would come through. I'd always mention it to them, that their father was with them. Another one was when I see out the corner of my eyes, the light flickers past, and when you go and check it out, there is nothing there. I had another experience when I was pregnant with my first child. We went and viewed a house. Little did I know, the old woman that I saw in the kitchen baking muffins was an angel. I said hi to her when we walked past, and she smiled and waved at me. The beautiful aroma of baked muffins filled the house. I knew deep within that there was a special energy in the house, and I felt completely at home. When I spoke to my husband and his parents that viewed the property with us and spoke of the lovely lady baking in the kitchen, none of them had any idea what I was talking about. I said she was real. Did you not smell the beautiful smell of the muffins? And they all said, no. I knew then that she came with the house and she was going to be the guardian angel assigned to me to bring my 3 beautiful children into this world. I love also looking up at the sky as my awareness heightens to the max and I can feel and sense them all out there along with the extra light beams. I feel at peace knowing they all are out there and we are not alone. So I'm going to leave you with that. And this is the time right now is to connect divinely. Find that inner peace, because the higher your vibration on that 432 hertz is going to expand your awareness. It's going to expand your third eye, your heart chakra. And we're needing just to keep lifting our vibration, because we're here to channel through the energy. We are here to be the support for the others, to help guide them. They're having to go through this path. Yes, they have been programmed and there has been the AI, but we can see, and this is where we fit in. Okay, so be this double helix, and no matter, we get on with every frequency, but we know who we are and what we're here for. So go out there, shine your light, become the inspiration for others and help them on their path, because you were there once before. You've broken through. You are in the full awakening. So be there for the others. I love you for sharing this, and I love you full stop. So keep your vibe high, because we're going to make this through. Thank you.